welcome in Michael St. John, Jack Johnson, and we have a super card on tap today. And Jack, you know, Eugene from the WWE, former WWE superstar, is back again today here on Southern All-Star Wrestling, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
He's back again. You know, Eugene, Big Rick Bully last week was incredible. Eugene back this week, and this crowd here in Millsville loves seeing the former WWE superstar.
And also the tag team Tribal Nation. Now this team is very tough. They got a lot of gut, and they are coming back for action today. Plus, on top of that, Hammerjack, Boogie Woogie Boy. You talk about this has gotten nasty. We're going to show you some highlights from the New Year's brawl between these two men in a cage.
You can't miss that, Michael St. John, and Saw starts now.
Welcome in, Southern All-Star Wrestling. Back with you this week. I'm Michael St. John, Jack Johnson, and the opening match, Rick Santel in action against Chris Kane. You know, Chris Kane is one of these wrestlers that he's trying very, very hard to do whatever necessary to get a W, but he just comes up against some of the toughest competitors that SAW has to offer.
He really does. You know, he's dynamite in a small package. I like to call him that. Tough guy. He's just not as big as some of these other guys. He's in there with a wily veteran, Rick Santel. And Rick Santel, one of the nicest guys you'll meet, Michael St. John, does a lot for charities, does a lot for children. You know, you really can't say anything bad about Rick Santel. I don't know anybody that says anything bad about him.
Well, nice guys, you know, sometimes can make it good, and that's what Rick Santel has done with his career thus far here in Southern All-Star Wrestling. And he's continuing not only to gain that fame and that reputation, but he is continuing to make strides. And I'm sure has his eyes set on a title, whether it be the TV title or the heavyweight title or whatever title is available. But I think before 2008 is out, Rick Santel is going to wear some gold around that waist.
Rick Santel goes about his business in the right way. You'll have to say he's in there right now with Chris Kane shooting him off the rope, swing and a miss. Chris Kane, oh, big back kick to the chin of Rick Santel.
That was a beautiful kick, and Santel got caught, and Chris Kane almost got a win right then or right there. You know, you see these two athletes in action, and you see these competitors going at it tooth and nail. And to start the new year, it is amazing, but already the boiling feud between Hammerjack and the Boogie Woogie Boy. My goodness, where is this going to end?
It's going to end with somebody being seriously hurt, I think. Boogie Woogie Boy, he surprises me how he's been seriously hurt and keeps coming back. But Hammerjack, week after week, comes up with something new. But Boogie Woogie Boy, good guy, but you can't say that he's really smart when he's challenging Hammerjack, while Hammerjack is in the ring with somebody else, as we saw him last week, wanting a piece of Hammerjack, while Hammerjack's in a match, and then Rick Santel has to come out and pull Boogie back.
Well, February 2nd, it's all going to come to a head in Columbia, Tennessee at Freddie's Auction Barn, because the Boogie Woogie Boy and Hammerjack, last man standing.
Last man standing. You know, we saw Hammerjack come over to our announce table, Michael St. John, and accept that challenge, throwing that big sledgehammer down. You noticed me. I didn't say, I think maybe you said so. I didn't say a word. I don't say a word around guys like that. A guy with a sledgehammer throwing it down just inches from my head.
Well, that, whatever comes about, we hope comes about, and, you know, they finish it and it be done with it, and nobody gets hurt. But I'm afraid you're right, Jack, that something is going to happen, and it's not going to be very pleasant. In the meantime, Rick Santel doing a nice number on Chris Kane in the ring. Beautiful move. The Santel slam, hooks the leg, 1, 2, count of 2. Well, Rick Santel right there almost had this match wrapped up for himself.
I don't know if that was exactly the way as he had the Santel slam envisioned there. I believe if he puts it on right, you see a guy, he's pretty much out by busting his face, and Santel, you know, comes with a Rick kick a lot. We see the roll up right there by Kane, and oh, wait a minute, almost had him pinned there, got his foot on the ropes. Kane just not a, you know, when he gets the guy down, just not, he doesn't have the mass. Not big and powerful, but he does what he can.
And he finished, he's got some great finishing moves, and there's Santel right there, and he got him. He got that Santel slam that time, locked it in, put it down, and Chris Kane is the victim. Rick Santel gets the win to start things off. Without a doubt, he's got to be the newest contender for the TV title here on Southern All-Star Wrestling. Rick Santel victorious to start things off. We've got more action coming your way right here on SAW.